In this example, we're going to be looking at wine dispensing machines. And yes, apparently it is a real thing that is rolling out in different types of grocery stores across the country. So in this example, we have a wine machine that's set to dispense 5.1 ounces of wine. And we have 4 glasses that are poured. And out of those 4 glasses, we have an average of 5.065 with a standard deviation of 0.09. We know we want to do a hypothesis test because we're asking if we can conclude something. We know we're dealing with averages because, well, it says average, and we're also dealing with a quantitative variable, that is, the amount of wine dispensed. So, I know I have 1 sample, 4 glasses being poured, an average, and I want to do a hypothesis test, which means I want to do a 1 sample mean hypothesis test. Now, as with every hypothesis test, we start with the first step, which is to list. When we go to list, we start by listing the point estimate. That is what actually happened, and when we're dealing with averages, this is x bar. Next I'll list S, the standard deviation, and N, the sample size. I use N to find the degrees of freedom, N minus 1 when I'm dealing with 1 sample, and after all this, I'll list mu naught. That is my expected average. Using the information from the problem above, I can tell that I have an actual average of 5.065. I can tell I have a standard deviation of 0.09. I have a sample size of 4 glasses, which means my degrees of freedom is 4 minus 1, or 3. And the final thing I need is mu naught. Mu naught's what I'm comparing it to, and the machine is set to dispense 5.1 ounces, so this will be what my mu naught is. Now that I've got my list complete, the next thing I need to do is go ahead and find my hypothesis. My hypothesis has 2 different steps. I need to list H naught, what my assumed is, and HA, what my alternative is. Now, H naught, my null hypothesis, is going to be mu equals whatever I am assuming happens. That is my expected value, which is 5.1. That is, overall, in this test, I'm assuming that in reality, the wine machine dispenses what it should dispense, which is 5.1 ounces. This is not what I'm trying to show, though. What I'm trying to show is my alternative hypothesis. And this is, I'm trying to show that the machine is giving out less than it should be. So this will be less than 5.1.